Well, g'day and welcome back to another vocal analysis here at Voice Essentials. And today, we've got an absolute treat in store. This is going to be 6 minutes, nearly 6 minutes, of just pure vocal bliss. I love the sound of Tori Kelly's voice. That's who we're going to be listening to today. Of course, you already knew that because you clicked on the video. There's something special about her tone, isn't there? And the mature and exquisite way in which she uses riffs and runs. At no point do I ever get a sense that, she's just trying to sing as many notes as she possibly can. The notes she is choosing to add, they enhance, they complement, they further develop what is, in this particular instance, the song is Psalm 42. They complement and embellish an already beautiful melody. They add to. So often when we're listening to people riff and run, people who are maybe not as developed in their melisma, their vocal expression, that it gets a bit overdone. And in this case, and I think you'll agree, it's not. Let's dive in. Let's have a listen to Tori and Kirk Franklin. Incidentally, if you don't know who Kirk Franklin is, 20 plus Grammy Awards to his name as it already stands. He's on the keys. This is Tori playing the guitar. It's such a beautiful arrangement. Let's have a listen and enjoy what is just the most fabulous singing.
There's a quiet place that gives me peace when I'm alone with you. There's a hiding place. Your spirit's always there when I'm confused. Yeah. Only you can purify. All this world won't ever satisfy my heart. It cries. My soul needs you, Lord. With thirsty God, you're the living water, and my soul needs you, Lord, and needs you, Lord, need you, Lord.
Wow. This has just been so beautifully produced. The title of the YouTube clip that we're watching has in brackets live. And so I'm given to leaning towards it being a single take. What we can be pretty certain of is that this is not just hit record and then upload to YouTube. This has been so beautifully polished in post, and such a credit to the production team, but don't want to take away anything from the choices that Tori is making in her presentation, nor the way that Kirk is accompanying the voice. Notice this section, this opening section, it's so open. It's so, in one sense, empty. That's not really the right word, is it? It just breathes. And Tori is going to start, probably from this point forward, it starts to get a little fuller in her vocal choices, but Here we have very short phrasing, very limited note variation from the melody. It's very simple. And what it does, certainly does for me, and I dare say it does it for you too, is it draws us in. This has such an intimacy to it, this piece. Let's take it back and just really appreciate just that openness, that, as I said, that sort of empty space. Music is not all about the dots on the page. Music is also, and some would argue more so, about the space between the dots. That is silence. Let's take it back and have a listen. And this venue, I mean, come on, putting it into the cathedral, does it work? And in black and white.
There's a quiet place.
Lovely.
That gives me peace when I'm alone with you. There's a hiding place. Your spirit's always there when I'm confused. Yeah.
The way that, and some of this will have been emphasised in post, but Tori's giving it to them in the performance to do something in post with, is those, that the way that consonant just sits and gives us that clarity of phrasing. And it's, you know, it's not overdone. It's just a lovely effect. It's, this lady can sing. Oh my goodness, this lady can sing. Why have I not reacted to Tori Kelly before this point? I don't know, but we're getting it done today.
Only you can purify. All this world won't ever satisfy my heart. It cries.
Oh, I love the way she's, she just has this lovely fry onset. We do have to be careful in our use of onsets, as we know from the discussions we've had about onsets here on the channel previously, is that if they are applied in a haphazard, dare I say, habitually unskilled way, they can be quite problematic to the health and sustainability of a voice. They can really wear and tear on a sound, on a vocal fold health, and create problems. But that does not take away from the fact that we absolutely need them in contemporary vocal, and in this performance would not be the same without them. And so they have to be there. We want them to be there, but we do have to acknowledge, you know, for us as people who learn to sing, that's what we do here at Voice Essentials. This is a learn to sing channel. We have to be mindful in the way we use them. We want to be intentional with their use.
And as the deer pants for the water, so my soul needs you, Lord. With thirsty God, you're the living water, and my soul needs you.
I just love the way Kirk is watching her like a hawk. They are so in this together. You know, when you're collaborating with your, you know, fellow musos, if you're a singer and you're collaborating with another musician, a guitarist, a keyboard player, see it as a complete team event. And you're looking for synergy. You're looking for that sense of connection. And I just love the way he is just so there with her. This is a special performance.
With thirsty God, you're the living water, and my soul needs you, Lord.
listen to that little, you just hear a little momentary flick where the voice just has a registration movement, but it's so, and I don't know, one could even argue that it just happened, the voice just slipped a bit, but it works. Have a listen.
Need you, Lord, and need you, Lord.
There, see how just the weight comes in?
And need you, Lord. Need you, Lord.
They're just, no one's doing too much. I love it.
I'm a stranger here.
A little bit more body in the tone
Thirsty
now.
'cause I know it's not my home. Yeah. Like a desert here. I need your living word for.
Oh, just a little squeak there, and that's just like, it's almost like a sun hit, like a sunbeam hit, like just like a little lens flare. Not overdone. Nothing in this performance is overdone. Oh,
Like a desert here. I need your living word for these dry bones. Oh, Jesus, fill us up again with your presence flowing deep within new life.
hear that? We're starting to get a little bit more embellishment, but it adds to. It doesn't detract from, and that is good riffing and running. That is good melisma. We want it to add to the melody, not take away from it.
Begins as the deer pants for the water, so my soul needs you, Lord. Oh yeah, I'm thirsty, God, you're the living water, and my soul needs you, Lord. Oh, and as the deer pants for the water, so my soul needs you, Lord. Oh yeah, I'm thirsty, God, you're the living water, and my soul needs you, Lord. I need you, Lord. I need you, Lord.
Okay. I do want to talk to the elephant in the room, and that is the huskiness of this sound. And again, in a similar manner to the vocal fry onsets, that creaky onset, we wouldn't want this performance to not have the husk. I don't think it would be the same. I don't think it'd have the same level of intense intimacy with a clean tone. And so there is a sense in which we can't do without it. Equally, for those of us who are learning to sing at home, we want to apply these sorts of vocal effects by choice. Unchecked husky voice can lead to significant issues in the vocal health of a singer. Some singers, for all accounts and purposes, seem to sustain it indefinitely. Some singers sustain it longer than others, and some singers really run it. In fact, I would say, do I say most singers? A good chunk of singers run aground with it. It can really play havoc with the vocal health of a voice. It can lead to things such as nodules. It can be a problem. So in your choosing to apply these sorts of vocal effects, please do it understanding the risks good contemporary vocals has some risks associated with it. That's, in one sense, that's what makes it so cool, because it's exciting. But we do, as people who are doing it, want to be smart with our singing as well. I wanted to address that because some people watching it who are learned in these things, if I hadn't have talked about it, they would go, well, yeah, but what about the husky voice? Yeah, we all hear it. We do. And I'm glad I hear it because this is, this is a special performance with a fabulous tone.
I need your love. I need you,
Another little hit, little highlight.
Quench our hearts and fill this space with heaven like a flood.
Notice that what the huskiness does, because a lot of the huskiness is being driven by excessive air escape. So the airflow is not high, but the vocal folds are allowing more air to escape than it would if it was a clean tone. This in turn is requiring Kelly, and this, Tori, we won't name her by her last name. Tori, this is allowing her, this is requiring her to have to breathe a little bit more inside of her phrasing, and it splits the phrases up. Add to that, she's sitting down, and so she's not able to release the abdominal wall as much as she would if she was standing up. All of these things combined means that she does have to use a little bit more air, and therefore has to take a few more breaths. But it still works because in contemporary vocal, where we don't mind, particularly in a form like this, a genre like this, we don't mind hearing the phrasing broken up a little bit more. It gives it a little bit more character. Take it back and see if you can hear what I mean with where the breaths come in.
I need you, Lord. Quench our hearts and fill this space with heaven like a flood. Holy One, rain down on us with
Yeah. Normally there would not be a need to be a breath there, but she places one there anyway. Oh, just that little offset. We work a lot on offsets in Voice Essentials too. Have a listen to that. It's just a little. Come on. Interesting, she does have, and this is something I've seen in Kelly's performance back. Kelly, keep calling her Kelly. Tori's performances. She does have a slightly forward jaw, and her bottom lip comes forward a little bit. I don't get the sense that if we were to be really, really technically picky, I think there's the structure of the jaw is a little tight, but it could well be that she has a slight forward jut to the jaw, and so she has to manage. I don't know. I've never been up close and personal with Tori to ask her, but equally. We just want to be careful with our jaw position, don't we? To have a nice, free, movable jaw that is not being used as scaffolding for the larynx. We have to be careful of that. Love her for.
I need you, Lord.
Yeah. That is a stellar performance. It is, it's not just completely live and upload. It has been fully produced, but beautifully so. Wow. Amazing. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. I personally, I think she's outstanding. I forget the first time I ever heard Tori Kelly sing. It was many, many, many years ago, and I thought to myself back then, it was kind of one of her, well, certainly the first time I'd ever heard of her, and it was just her on a guitar in a room, just guitar, voice, and I thought, wowzers, she is something special, and she's gone on to prove that again and again and again and again. Amazing. I hope you've enjoyed today's vocal analysis video, and I very much look forward to seeing you in the next one. After you subscribe, if you haven't already, I'll see you again soon. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.